Hello everyone, this is This What It Is, and I'm your host Gunvid. It's time to wake and bake. I think it's funny how some of you might be waking and baking when you're watching this episode, I always thought it's kind of funny. It's like, oh shit, oh, me too. And if you are about to wake and bake, just fucking shut the fuck up and light that shit up. There's something interesting about the first joint or blunt or bong pack or whatever it is, fucking vape pack. There's something interesting about the first time you smoke in the day. Because if you're a stoner, you pretty much smoke throughout the day. Like you wake and bake, it's like, alright, bet. It's fucking awesome way to start off the day. And then you eat something, right? And then you smoke again. And now it's probably around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And now you're like, bet, I'm ready for my date. And you do some dope shit, whatever it is that you do. If you're smoking weed, you're probably creative. You're probably creative. And you probably smoke and then paint and then fucking, just really enjoy that shit. And then around probably like fucking 1 o'clock, you probably roll up another one. And it's just dope, like, to, I don't know. It's just dope to fucking be a stoner and do it responsibly. And what I mean by responsibly is just like, I mean, you can smoke all day, like I said, but like doing it responsibly when it comes to smoking weed, it's like you gotta fucking do something throughout the day. If you're just smoking weed and you don't do anything at all, but just watch videos and shit all day, it's like you're wasting your life, If you just watch videos all day, in general, you're wasting your life if you don't fucking do anything with the knowledge that you got from watching those videos. Like if you're scrolling through Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever it is, Twitter, whatever social media fucking site that you like, you gotta do that responsibly too, because social media can get addicting. It can get depressing, Especially if you're broke and you're seeing people with all this money and then you're like, oh shit, man, I could never get that. And it's like, yo, you might be fucking way more talented than these people, but you're letting their success demotivate you instead of motivate you. Anything you see on Instagram or whatever it is, anything nice that you see, well, it doesn't even have to be on social media. It could be outside. You might see an ad for a nice watch or something, and then you see that and you're like, oh man, I can't fucking do that, or you lose hope or some shit happens, Don't let that shit demotivate you. That shit, it should only motivate you to be greater or just as great, whatever, like someone got some nice shit, a nice car, or whatever, and you want that car. That shit should motivate you to go and get that car. Even if it's the same color, if you want to copy someone's style, I don't recommend that. I got my own style, but like sometimes I'll see a nice car with a nice spec, and I'm like, damn, that shit looks fucking dope. I want that car, you know, just like that. Or maybe I'll change a couple things about it, but I like the way that color looks on that car. And I see a nice thing, and it motivates me to get something nice or just to be greater in life. You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective. And yeah, there's sometimes I do get demotivated, but like that's natural, you know. But for the most part, I'm just like, yo, let's get our own shit, or let's make our own car and shoes and clothing, like I've been doing. You know, I have car designs that I drew and shoe designs that I created online and have sold. And it's fucking dope. And I'm going to continue to do that. And like I've been saying, right now is a great time in my life for art. I have many artworks ready to release. I haven't posted them yet. So check out at Nasir's Vision, at NASIRS Vision on Instagram. And you can see my artwork, and I'm going to post a lot more soon. But I just have a few things to do before I do that. You know, I got some paintings to finish and things like that. So, yeah. Sometimes it's just like, you just gotta go for it. Whatever it is that you want in life. And I know in the last episode I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to be so motivational on this podcast. But you know what? Fuck it. I might just make the majority of this podcast some motivational shit. Or I might not. I don't know. But that's how my mind works. I have goals and I work to achieve them. And I stay focused and I take my time to not compromise the quality of my art in search of money, because needing money can compromise the quality of your art. Like if you're a painter, you may start following trends and pretty much copying other artists so you can make some money. But what you realize is that's not true to who you are. So the artworks aren't going to be as great. And then ultimately, people are going to have no reason to buy your artwork over anyone else's, because they could just go for the more popular brand or the cheaper brand. So yeah, there's some gems. I've been really fucking taking hip hop to the next level with these songs and freestyles I've been putting out, especially lately. I've been doing my thing, you know, and what I've been doing with these freestyles is like, I'll like rap and then I'll just like start talking and then I'll go back to rapping. And I think that's kind of dope because it shows that hip hop is truly about expressing yourself. It's also about like, you know, speaking about what's going on in your community and environment. But also, ultimately, hip hop is about expressing yourself in your original perspective and life experience. So if you're following trends, you're not really doing hip hop. You're just making some bullshit. It's like food, right? It's like you're making some bullshit food. You know what I'm saying? Just to make some quick money, but you're not gonna retain any of your customers, and no one's gonna like the quality of your music if you just bullshit, you know? Like if you got a restaurant and you're just fucking microwaving hamburgers and you're not even cooking them, you're probably gonna get someone sick. You're probably gonna end up getting sued, you know? I know it's kind of a stupid example, but like, you know, you're not gonna get any of your customers coming back if you're providing such bullshit quality food. Unless you're like McDonald's and it's really cheap, and then people have no option, you know. Cause yeah, I'll talk shit about McDonald's cause fuck them, you know. They motherfucking sometimes I've like eaten McDonald's and then I've gotten like super fucking sick. So I'm like, fuck them, man. I have the right to talk shit about them. But anyway, there was times that I was broke and McDonald's came through. So I'm not 100% gonna talk shit about them. You get what you pay for, ultimately. And that's not always the case when it comes to art and food, but for the most part, you get what you pay for, you know? Like, it's rare that you're gonna go to a nice restaurant and get shitty food, unless it's just a shitty restaurant that has a good name because it has a good location and decor and ambiance and shit like that, you know? I like to do this podcast and smoke and shit, but like sometimes it gets annoying because I have to talk and then the fucking joint goes out and I'm like, fuck. But whatever. It's like, I feel like I don't get as high when I'm smoking on the podcast and I keep fucking letting the joint go out because I gotta talk. But whatever. At the end of the day, it's all good. I enjoy this podcast and I enjoy smoking, so it's like a perfect combination, you know? So the next topic I want to talk about is the NFL. Now, growing up, I loved watching football, and I still love watching great football games being played. Like, there's a lot of great talent in the league today, but something I don't like about today is just the bullshit calls and how it ends up taking up so much of the game, and then they gotta take like 5 hours to review the play and shit like that, and I'm just like, it just takes a lot of the fun out of it. Like, back in the days, they had challenges and shit too, but I feel like now they be reviewing shit a lot more, even when a challenge isn't called, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? You know? I want to see the game being played, and that's it. That's fucking, you know, what the fuck? And it's not just the NFL, it's sports. Because it's bullshit. The same thing with the NBA, and the same thing with MLB. I think challenges are new in the MLB, but like, it's just getting to the point where it's fucking ridiculous, and I can't really enjoy watching the game as much. And I don't even be watching these games, but like now I'm watching like highlight videos, and all they're showing is the manager arguing a call, and then them fucking reviewing shit. And now it's like the highlight reel is them fucking reviewing plays and shit. And it's like, what the fuck, bro? I want to enjoy watching the fucking sport. What the fuck is this shit? So yeah, and NFL, NBA, MLB, especially, get your fucking shit together. Because you guys are fucking around. And you're cheating out the fans of the sport that they paid to watch. You know, these fans, they're going out to the game, they're spending $60 to $100, you know, sometimes even thousands of dollars to get nice seats and shit. You gotta fucking give them the money's worth, you know, because this is bullshit. Like, think about it, alright? Alright, so boom, say you're like a guy in America, whatever, and it's your day off, and you're going with your family to the game. This is supposed to be family time. This is supposed to be a great day or night, you know? This is everything they planned out for the day was so they can go and enjoy watching sports being played, right? They planned their whole day out from the morning to the fucking night, you know? They're like, all right, yeah, I got these fucking tickets, bet I'm gonna wake up, take a shower, fucking eat breakfast, and then make sure I get to the game on time. I gotta fucking plan out traffic. I gotta make sure I feed my family. Boom, we might go out to a little diner before the game. And they got their whole day planned, right? And nowhere in their day did they plan to fucking sit there for like fucking 30 minutes and watch you guys fucking argue over a call, or, you know, have to review a call. And also, nowhere in their day did they plan to fucking have the umpire or a referee make a bad call and just ruin the whole game, and now the team loses because you guys fucking fucked up, you know? So I think we need better officiating. We need better referees in football and basketball. And we need better umpires in baseball. Because we deserve it as the fans. You know, I say I don't watch these games, but that's like, I'm saying that in general. There's times where I'll go out to a bar and watch a fucking baseball or basketball or football game. Or I'll go out to the game itself, you know? There's times where I've paid to get a ticket and went out to see games and shit. So I'm a real fan. I can complain about this shit. Even though I don't always watch the games, I still do my research and keep up with sports because I got a fucking sports podcast, you know? I gotta be responsible. I gotta provide my fans with quality content. I don't fuck around. I don't bullshit my fans, alright? And you guys shouldn't either. So, what do I want to talk about next? I don't know. I know I've been like stuttering and shit, but it's like when you do a podcast and you don't have notes written, you're gonna stutter because you're just like trying to think of what to talk about next. But I feel like my speech has been getting much better. I'm trying to have better vocab and things like that. I'm trying not to say or or whatever. You know, like I'm trying not to be too repetitive, and I feel like lately I've been getting much better. Even though this episode I've been like fucking up, but I explained why. You know. So yeah, just give me a fucking second to light up and think about what I want to talk about next. So the next topic that I want to talk about is travel. Fuck it. Let's talk about travel. I want to travel soon, and I've been saying that a lot, but I'm really gonna manifest it right now. Soon I'm gonna be on tour, and I don't care too much if I do go on tour or not, but I think that would be dope. So I'm gonna manifest that. I'm gonna manifest my music blowing up, getting a bunch of views. Also, this podcast going up, and everything that I do, it's always leveling up. So right now is my time to become known by even more people. Millions of people already know me. I've gotten millions of views on my videos. I've met thousands of people in my life in New York City. And I've met a lot of people because I was working, like doing a job where I was in Manhattan, and I was like doing sales and shit outside. So when I tell you I've met a lot of people, I'm not bullshitting you. But now is the time for them to know me for my art and appreciate my art and support me, and for us to enjoy my music and my artwork together. And that's it. That's just what it is. I have a lot planned for today. So I feel like it was good to do this podcast early because I was able to manifest what I want to happen. Also, I was able to express myself and just get my thoughts out there. So now, like, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna have a lot of clarity, and I feel like today's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a very productive day. And I hope you have a great day as well. And I hope you have a great night, and I hope you have a great life. Let's work towards making this world a better place. Let's keep our intentions good. And enjoy life, enjoy the weather. It's August, 14? So, it's the middle of the summer, and usually this is like the best time of year, arguably. In my opinion, I love the heat. I love when it's hot outside, even if it's really, really hot. I don't like when it's too hot, but I love the warm weather, so I'm really enjoying the great weather, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Oh, it's not too hot where you live, and if it is, stay cool and all that stuff. So if you like this episode, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid.